Hey guys, welcome to September's Patreon video. We're going to go to part 2 of looking through my old sketchbooks. These sketchbooks are from college and on to present day. Although I did switch to digital and the more recent stuff, we're not going to go through that. This is just all physical copies. If you're watching this from YouTube, hi, my name is Rose and I am a horror artist. If you are a little bit squeamish, there are some scenes of blood and other things in my sketchbook, so this might not be for you. And without further ado, let's go. This one jumps. So I started in the sketchbook trying to make it like my color sketchbook and like finalized paintings because these are alcohol markers. So I was trying to do alcohol markers. This is 2018. Oh my god, it's 2018. I actually wrote a name in it. Yep, still 2018. This is when I was still in my chibi stage. And like anime stage. Got dead eyes. This is a cool painting. I think I started doing horror stuff now. Yes, I did. But my anatomy still wasn't in there. Very cool, very cool. Got into D&D. Alcohol markers. I only had gray scale and red. That's all I had for alcohol markers. I got no other colors. This is cool. I should redraw this. I did. This is cool. That is a lot of work that this is. What is this, 23? So I jumped from 2018 to 2023. This was last year. I think I remember doing this. I was doing this at one of the events. Yeah. This is cool. I should do something with that. It's probably also the same time. This is for my composition class. This is Bellry! This is my current D&D character. She's a this is my first iteration, and then she became so much more like chibied in her final version. I'll show it right here. This is her final. But she is supposed to be like a halfling that loves rocks. So that's all I do. Talk about rocks. This is so creepy. Whoa. This is my first tooth fairy iteration. Where I try to yeah, here it is. This ends up being one of my drawings. I like redid it so many times. I did this one, and then it became this, and then it just I put a mouth. I ended up drawing a mouth. I took this to digital. Yeah, this is what it looked like. Best friends. So my anatomy's like not getting, I feel like it still just needs work. I guess it's stylized now. Honestly, my anatomy is still not great. This is cool. I started a comic thing here. I never finished it. I don't even remember what I was thinking. What is this? Oh, is that it? Oh, it seems to be it for that one. This sketchbook, I decided was way too precious because it's a hardcover to really actually use. So I started in the back. Yeah, I started in the back for some reason. I don't know why. Like a pen kind of stuff. Okay, so this was done in 2019. It's actually not bad for 2019. This was early college. Uh What is this? A manly stitch? What is going on? What is this? Why did I draw this? This is sugar? Or Duchess Shoshana Ungoldinia Adeline Rosalette. Which you can call her Sugar. And she was my little wizard noble D&D character, and her magic book. Oh, are we gonna get to it? Did I draw it? What is this? I think I did more drawings for her, actually. I went back. This was like my very first drawing of like her outfit, because I love Lolita. Like the dress. The dresses, like gothic Lolita. So I was doing some dresses for that. I dress like this now. This was a comic I did? Question mark? I have no clue what's going on. I don't know what the payoff is. I was in Hawaii at the time. It says Hawaii 2019. So I was in Hawaii when I did this. Look, it's a turtle. Look, it's a turtle. Turtle cam? Tourists these days. I have no clue what this is. We're gonna move on. Well, I think I was. This is actually pretty cool. This person's lean. Oh, this is more of Sugar's dress ideas. This was like a cottage kind of core. This was more Princess Hime. I think this is what she ended up looking like. With a like super bow. Like I would never in a million years wear this, but I wanted her to be super like frivolous and just like over the top kind of bow wizard. Her her little book was called Cube, so it was Sugar's Cube. This was another one of my D&D characters, I think, at the time. Who was a druid? I don't remember who that is. This is the same character from before, the tavern lady. This is Sugar's Cube. Aw, how cute. It's the Codex of Unbelievable Bewitching Esoterics. And that's the cube. Because everything had to be, had to stand for something. I remember a lot of these, like, I hated at the time. And I didn't like it. This was for class. Like, I didn't like a lot of these drawings, but looking back at them now, like, they're not terrible. Oh, this was a commission I did for a friend at the time. Oh, this is it. That's it for this sketchbook. I really just put it down after. I think I was trying to make it look really nice with like all the pen, and then at a certain point I started using it for class, and I was like, well, this is over for this. It's over for the sketchbook. Okay, this is not really a sketchbook that I had at the time. This was still in college, so I have a lot of notes for different classes that I was taking. Still like art classes, but it wasn't specifically for sketching, because of course it's a line notebook. So looks like it started as a sketchbook though. Oh my goodness. This was me doing realism, by the way. It's just the the eyes look so weird. They're like little dolls that are not working out. My two favorite characters, Jinx and Harley Quinn. Oh, my class went on a trip at the time, and so I was trying to do some landscape. We went kayaking, and I drew them because I'm not a water person. So I drew them being in the water as a means to be a part part of the action. Oh my. This anatomy is not terrible, but she's definitely way too anime. Like, her waist is extremely small. Her head is too small. Her shoulders are so broad. But I'm getting a little better. Look at that. Oh. This was a pen. So I started doing less solid lines with pen and using more line width and to get more dimension. Hands are so difficult, but I know that I was looking at references for these. I was getting a little bit better at angles here. We're gonna switch through some of these. This was a painting that I was trying to do for a friend at the time. A little birthday hat. So I was trying to horrify a birthday hat. And I think I ended up going with this one. Yeah, so this is ended up becoming a watercolor that I gave to him. Actually, this drawing became a sticker that I actually sell today. This is a very, very start of when I started. I think around this time is when I started to make stickers and have a little Etsy shop. So some of these drawings might be sketches that end up becoming something later on. I really started getting a weird style here where I love elongated necks, which I still have in a lot of my current work. I do like elongated necks for, I guess, the horror effect. Some of this is just, yeah, this is just, oh, this is my short film, my animation short film. So this, like, I think I started, yeah, I started this sketchbook and then I think there was a time skip around the hands. I think there was a time skip right here. But at my senior college, like the internship class, you kind of had to do a short film. So this was my storyboard. Oh, this is the zombie owl I was trying to do. I don't think I ended up making this into anything. I liked the idea, but I couldn't get the design down to like something that I actually liked. It was just not working out. Someone throwing a middle finger. This drawing became something. A sticker later down the line. But I still like this simplified pen. This is more storyboards, bigger ones for the short film. I was trying to figure out the different perspectives that I wanted because I really wanted to make it feel uneasy looking at it as a having like awkward like fishbowl effects on the backgrounds. This is more pen sketches that I did during class, most likely. Very creepy. This is actually really cool. I think this was just a more rendered version of the one we saw before that I did right here. Cool. This is cool. This ended up becoming just a sketch. Oh, becoming just a sketch. It is just a sketch. This actually ended up being a drawing that I would expand on later because I really liked the skull candle vibe. So it ended up being a watercolor that I drew later. These are the sketches that I first did for the owl drawing that I did. That ended up being one of my favorite paintings that I sell in my shop. Oh, this is the skull candle that I was talking about. This one became a watercolor that I still have the original of. These are all sticker ideas that I wanted to do. Some of them made it, some of them didn't. At the time, I was doing a lot of earring making, so these are some of the earring ideas that I had. Earring concepts. This one's an ear, but with an ear on it. So I wanted to do a little ear that would dangle from the ear. That's so funny. I don't think I ever did that though. All just random ideas I had. More horror kind of stuff. It's just me being my weird self, just doodling. I think I was at an event at this time. I was just really bored. As you can see, I was just throwing random shit. Some weird monsters? Super random? Oh, we're almost getting to the end of it. These are clay pins that I was deciding to do. This is kind of cool. It's like a... I think I was into like slicing up heads at the time. Just more ideas. This is kind of cute. Oh, I think I drew this in another textbook as well. It's a design I guess I couldn't get out of my head. This became a drawing later. I'll show you when we get to it because it's in another sketchbook. This is inventory for 2022. We got a date, guys. We got a date. This is 2022. So it's what, 2 years ago? I thought it was going to be more. You see a definite style coming out. I said, you know what? I may not be able to do anatomy, but I can make it weird. Also, like, I'm heavily into Tim Burton, so. I don't know. I really wanted to do a witch doctor, so these are some of the designs that I did in preparation for that, because I kind of wanted to do a pen and ink one. This is the one, the final sketch to the what ended up happening. I'll put it right here. This is what it ended up looking like. I don't know what's going on here. No clue. That's that one, my little owl sketchbook. Okay, this is very recent as well, even though it doesn't look like it. It's just graphite likes to bleed everywhere, but I was starting to get a little bit more anatomy stuff, I think. Yeah, this was drawing stuff in class. More hands because I really loved hands and drawing them. So it's just gonna be like hands and feet for a little bit. Although a lot of people told me that these feet look weird. This was from a reference photo. So if it looks weird, the reference was weird. Okay, this looked exactly like it. I'm still salty. People are like, those feet are weird. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. His feet was weird. These hands don't look like it's from the same person. Getting a little bit more anatomy done. Although the feet still looks kind of short here. I think I just ran out of room and I just didn't want to put it off the page. Trying to do sectioning. Oh, more hands? Not bad. These are all looking from references. Is around this. Actually, this drawing I've been meaning to redraw for a while, and I keep getting lost. I keep losing, like, I keep getting into other paintings and not remembering to do it. One day I will do that. Oh, this is my sketch for Reach, which I'll put right here. This is what I ended up doing, but this is a watercolor I did. It's cool to see some of the paintings end up becoming something. Pastor Pex? Is this one of my characters that I wanted to play, or is this someone else's character? He's got hearts for boobs, or for nipples. So funny. Oh, this is my D&D character that I never got to play. She was like a cat lady, old cat lady that lost her memories. This one is a vegan orc hunter. Because we have to have everything be contradictions. This is much more recent. I think I did this 2 years ago. So this must be 2022. Yeah, because I was still in school because it's a color wheel. It's a color wheel I had to do for school. Oh, but I didn't even I did the color wheel and I was like, nah, that's it. That's it, Chiefs. 2022, baby. We get to our last sketchbook, guys. Wow, we're almost there. I was doing it. This is the current one that I'm using, as well as like the previous ones that I showed. Um, it kind of depends on what of the size I want to use. So if I want to do a bigger drawing, something like watercolor, then I'll do this. It's just so funny. Hold on, let me zoom out. It's so funny. She's so happy with her single bloody flower. It's growing out of her brain. I love that. Oops. Also, it's upside down. Why is it upside down? Tell me this. Tell me, why am I like this? This is definitely around 2019-ish, 2020, when I first started doing like watercolor stuff. Where I was like, oh, I'll just do watercolor in this sketchbook, and it never happened. I don't know why it's upside down either. This is like a time skip. So the drawings before I did 2019, 2020, these are way more recent. I think this was done in the past year or two. Yeah. Yes, because this was for my merge line where I was gonna do a holes one too of her merging into like a wall, but that never ended up happening. But I think that's a pretty cool sketch actually still. I should probably try to finalize that. But this was for my doll thing. This is what it ended up looking like. It's cool to see the sketches become alive. Oh, and then I decided I'm gonna go the right way. I was trying to do a fan art of Coraline. I still want to do that, but I don't end up doing a lot of fan art. A lot of these, as you saw, besides the anime-esque ones, are original art, so they weren't necessarily part of anything. Although I did a couple fan arts like of the Echo one and the Jinx, but I never like sold it or anything like that. Because I like original art much more. Oh, this is just me fooling around. Probably just doodling some fun concepts that I could try to expand on. Bored but alive. Okay, interesting. This is a skull bouquet. Well, this was so I did a little deck of cards for one of my professors, and this was some of the designs that I had. One day I do want to make more More cards. What's this about? You see, I'm doing a lot more pen because it was more recent. Oh, like an ice cream? Eye cream? Well, this was the drawing that I ended up doing. But I changed it a little bit because I started drawing this pen and I didn't really like it right here. I didn't think these were needed. But since I did this in pen, I didn't give myself enough room. I was like, okay, but what if I want to give what if I want to give them legs, you know? What if I want to put legs on this guy? So I put the knees here so I could Photoshop it down here for them and put different I'm like, what if I don't want it to be duck like in first position? Like, what if I want it to be looking forward? So I did like a little doll, like a dress up thing. That's so funny. It's just 2022. This is also 2022 when I was in my pen era. This is for Inktober. I did very first 2022 Inktober because I did 2018, I did 2019. My 2019 is not in a sketchbook though. I actually have them. So my 2018 was in the sketchbook that I showed before. The 2019 Inktober I did on stream actually, way back. So this was 2019. I didn't include these because this is not a sketchbook. Maybe we'll go through kind of some of my other paintings that are not in sketchbooks in another video because I have so many notable mentions of some weird shit. I love this drawing. This is also in 2022. I started dating my stuff. Way too late. Way too late. This was actually a bigger version of right here. Because I drew this and I was like, oh, looks so cool. I should do it again. So I made a bigger one. And I think this is my last drawing that I've done. All my other drawings, yep. I transitioned from digital. I started going digital. Well, it's my last sketchbook, guys. 2022 is when I last went in my sketchbook. No, it's not actually not. I did more drawings, but I haven't but they were scattered in other sketchbooks that I didn't date. Well, that's that for part 2 of looking at my old sketchbooks. Thank you everyone who stuck around, looked at my art. Between part 1 and part 2, you could really see a style difference between the art that I was doing, how much I evolved as an artist. If you liked the video, I do speed paints and voiceovers and con prep and different stuff on this channel, kind of whatever comes up. But I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.